I think it's about time to get started with the season 2 premiere of Friday Fights. Means I'm gonna close that. Close that. I'm going to then hit the start show button. Oh, wait. Thanks everyone for coming out. This is the premiere, season 2 of Super Short Boys. We're getting back in it after a little hiatus. If people did not see the promo that we had before, hold on. People did not see the promo that we had. A bunch of new faces are going to be showing up throughout this season. All of them getting their, actually all their faces are showing up tonight. So we get to see a large influx of new competitors, largest influx since the Rumble and the start of Friday Fights. So let's kick off the show with our customary opening. The classic Super Short Boys Volcano. So, as it was announced on Twitter by me, the new commissioner, Austin Alamau, I announced several matches we will be seeing tonight, including Roland McDelaware versus Hector Mendoza, who tried to attack Delaware a couple weeks ago before we went on hiatus. We have a triple threat between Jupiter, Golden Bongs Older Than the Bible, and Tequila Sunset. Not to mention, the Jumping Spy Crabs will be taking on the debuting team of the Bobka Boys. Can't believe that Dio's dead. Dio's gone. He's gone. Dio is gone, and actually, before we get up into our very first match, I am going to talk about some stuff as your new commissioner. This is like our opening promo, along with some stuff that I wanted to change. I'm going to be introducing something new, which is, once I find it here, we are going to be introducing a secondary championship onto the show. So we're going to have our Super Short Championship, which is our world title, and we will have a secondary level title, the Aegis of the Immortals. We will be debuting the Aegis of the Immortals within the next couple weeks as we find competitors to compete in its initial debut. Here we have our wonderful, wonderful Aegis of the Immortals. Little preview there. That's a lot of fun. And our main event is the #1 contenders match for the Super Short Championship. We have a fatal 4-way between B-Punch, Barathrum, Captain Cutler, and Saxton Hale. One of those competitors will face Mothman at the upcoming special for the World Championship. Special has no date, has no name yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun. We'll have a fun name, fun gimmick, all that. Probably something better than Candy Theme, but as of right now, hold on. I am about to say, let's get into our first competition. which is coming up. Beautiful. Let's get into our first match of the night. As we have the Jumping Spy Crabs making their way down to the ring. The Jumping Spy Crabs, a classic tag team from the organization, runner-ups for the tag team championships at Put Up or Throw Up. Unfortunately, were defeated by Turnip and Trash Dad. Let's see how the Jumping Spy Crabs will be facing off against the new horde of talent that we have coming in to the competition. Super Short Boys is about to be shaken to the core. Shaken to the core? What new tag team could they be facing? Well, get ready. Because we have the brand new, debuting in this timeline, team of the Bobka Boys. The Bobka Boys, Corey Cinnamon up front there, and Colin Chocolate in the back. They are the top tag team from the timeline Barathrum is from, making their debut in our timeline, Super Short Boys. Let's see how the Bobka Boys fare off against one of our, stronger tag teams of the Jumping Spy Crabs. Got a bit of matching outfits there. We don't know too much about Bobka Boys just yet, but I'm sure eventually we'll learn. Looks like Corey Cinnamon is there, starting off against the Jump King. The Jump King takes Corey Cinnamon down already with some sort of leg twisty move. What is this? What is it? He's trapped his arms and kicked him in the butt? What is this Jump King move? A pretzel kicked him in the butt. I've never seen that move before whatsoever, as the Jump King goes for an arm twist onto Corey Cinnamon. Thankfully, they have their names printed on their tights so I can tell them apart. The Jump King picking Corey back up to his feet as Corey Cinnamon gets a nice uppercut in there against the Jump King. Big knee to the stomach of the Jump King by Corey Cinnamon of the Bobka Boys. Now, if I had a co-anchor here, I would be discussing on which Cinnamon or Chocolate Bobka I would be preferring. But big knee to the stomach of Jump King by Corey Cinnamon. Elbow stomp as well, as Corey Cinnamon is gaining some momentum for the Bobka Boys. Jump King getting tossed around. You see, oh, he looks like he's going right back to trying to get to the Red Spy. Corey Cinnamon and Colin Chocolate. So did they just like Bobka, or are they part Bobka? I'm unaware. I just signed them. I'm sure over the next coming weeks we will find out more about these currently debuting superstars, but it does not appear that they are actually made of Bobka in any sort of way. A big right shoe there by the Jump King until Corey Cinnamon gets ahead. Back in this game, going for some punches onto the helmet of the Jump King. That probably hurt his hand a bit there. Are we going to get any Red Spy action or even some Colin Chocolate action in here? I'm quite sure unaware of what we would expect from either one of them. But we have Corey Cinnamon getting outside the ring to catch his breath as the fresh Red Spy comes just in here against the Bobka Boys. Big run into each other there. I guess that's what it was. Big suplex there by the Red Spy onto Corey Cinnamon. Colin Chocolate's in now. Sorry, their names are really confusing. Big elbow by Chocolate. Another massive lariat there by Chocolate into another flying elbow. The Bobka Boys have taken this momentum in there. One thing I do know about the Bobka Boys is they're fans of skateboarding. Yeah, just a fun little fact there. They were actually riding around backstage on their skateboards before the match. We have Colin Chocolate there with a neck breaker onto Red Spy, who was just trying to get some sort of momentum back into this competition. Colin Chocolate is eyeing down the Red Spy into a swift DDT there. Going for the pin directly on the Red Spy in front of Jump King. 1 count, 2 count, 3 count. The Bobco Boys take it out with a DDT that quickly. That must be some sort of devastating DDT of some kind. Instantly taking out the Red Spy. Bobco Boys pick up a quick and decisive victory in their debut match. Big win by the Bobco Boys, showing the tag team division what they are made of. If I was any tag team, I would be worried about what the Bobco Boys are bringing. Wow, impressive win by the Bobco Boys, though. No, I bet Trash Dad and Turnip probably don't like seeing that. You know, big win there. Turnip and Trash Dad had some history in the past with the jumping Spy Crabs. Unfortunately for them, though, it was not quite as decisive of a victory in that situation. Coming up next, though, we're instantly getting into a grudge match, it seems. Because last show we had Roland McDelaware versus Dio Brando, who is deceased now. That match was ended when the character of Hector Mendoza had showed up to attack Roland McDelaware. Or no, he attacked Dio. And upon further investigation, this is actually what was found out during the trial against the former commissioner. The robot commissioner we had before, during it, with all his taxes and insider trading shit coming out public, it was discovered that the commissioner actually hired Hector Mendoza as a hitman to kill Roland McDelaware. And, you know, because you can't really go around killing people or anything, we got them in a match instead. Because what better way to settle your, I guess, hitman payment? Your attempted murder? Yeah, what better way to settle your attempted murder than in a wrestling match? As Roland McDelaware begins making his way to the ring. You know, Roland McDelaware is probably really happy with the change in commissioner right now. I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I do think I am a pretty good commissioner right now. But there was some questionable decisions on the by the last one that Roland McDelaware was bringing to light, and now he's arrested for insider trading. So who knows? Maybe Delaware is a witness at the trial or something. I am unsure. All I know is they gave me the job because I'm the only other employee in the company. Technically, all of our wrestlers are contractors, not actually employees. So that's just a little fun fact there for you. As Roland McDelaware is making his way to the ring very slowly. You know, maybe I'll have to have a word with Delaware sometime and say, hey, I know you like the theatrics of your entrance and all that, Will the robot commissioner attempt to blow up Malaysia in retaliation for being jailed? I can neither confirm nor deny any plans by the former commissioner. All I can confirm or deny is plans of the current commissioner because it's me. I can confirm I have no plans of blowing up Malaysia, but I'm also probably going to have a word with Roland McDelaware and say, hey, you may want to cut down on that entrance time. It's a bit long. We don't need to see all that. It's fun, but, you know, you don't need it. It is unnecessarily long. But we'll have some words with him in the future. Hopefully try to cut down that timing. Roland McDelaware, just a reminder, is going up against Hector Mendoza, the hitman hired to kill him on the last episode before the season 2 premiere. Before we went on hiatus. And no, we didn't do like a Roland McDelaware is dead cliffhanger ending. Because those always work out so well. I wonder if Delaware, if he was left for dead in the middle of the ring, I wonder if we could perhaps bring him back to life with some sort of penicillin or something? Who knows? Who knows the truth of where he is? Delaware, you're still stretched. It's still going. Delaware, please. Can't believe it's been 8 years and Delaware's intro is still going. I know. He's got to cut down the theatrics a bit. I know he's the anime protagonist and all, but that doesn't make it, mean he can't care about anyone else. It's time. Sick. I appreciate it. And out comes the cowboy hitman himself, Hector Mendoza. Hector Mendoza, expert hitman. We did unfortunately have to ban the use of his standard tools, as he could legally not use a bear trap or an axe to in the wrestling match. It would straight up be illegal. So we had to confiscate those, but Hector Mendoza is ready to take on Roland McDelaware, the cowboy hitman Hector. His the love of his life is Bianca, his bear trap. Yeah, that's a fun fact for you. Hector from classic video game Desperados 3 is ready to take on Roland McDelaware one-on-one. Debut match for Hector. Not a debut match for Delaware as he goes for a swift backbreaker onto Hector. Kick to the back by the veteran, Roland McDelaware. Roland McDelaware is definitely eager for this fight. Big back suplex there onto Hector. Not much experience in the ring, apparently, by Hector, but who knows? Who's exactly about his combat experience. We know he's a hitman. Big clothesline there by Hector, knocking Delaware down to the floor. Stomping him on the ground, big elbow drop. Hector's definitely got the size advantage here against Delaware. Delaware's got the I can't even remember the word right now. I apologize. The experience. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. The experience on Hector. But currently Hector is in control, using his size to his advantage, exactly like he does in Desperados 3. But he misses the big boot, but then dodges Delaware's grapple attempt. Delaware's forearm into a springboard dropkick. Exactly as Delaware had envisioned there. Delaware's thrown into the corner by Hector, running back first into Delaware there. The size of Hector collapsing in between Delaware and the turnbuckle. It must be a massive amount of pain there. Uppercut by Hector, knocking Delaware to the floor. We've actually never seen Hector before. So, this is, if he can get a win in his debut against Roland McDelaware, that's pretty damn impressive. I mean, only some top-level competitors beat Delaware. He goes for a sit-out DDT? Flatline DDT. That's the terminology I was looking for. Flatline DDT. Knee drop onto Delaware, who's bleeding now. Bleeding now against Hector, who is looking for the camel clutch. onto Roland McDelaware, who quickly manages to escape from Hector's grasp. Going for a back suplex of his own under the coat. Interesting choice there. Delaware, as Hector rolls out of the ring to catch his breath. Delaware quickly follows. Hector going for some sort of sly punch there, only to get quickly countered by Delaware into a backbreaker of his own. The veteran and experience of Delaware is showing here, because every time Hector's trying to do some sort of sneaky move, Delaware's seen it before. Back suplex. Currently out of the ring. The referee is at a 4 count. If you are not back in the ring at the count of 10, it is considered a disqualification countout. Delaware is sizing up Hector, trying to eyeball, see if he's going to get back up to his feet. Unfortunately, he is. I think that's a count of 7. And both competitors make it quickly back into the ring before either of them are disqualified. Getting Hector up on his shoulders for the Converse Crusher. Quickly escaped, though, by Hector, dodging that Converse Crusher. Float over neck breaker by Hector. Some swift agility by the big man there. Big right hand. There's a... I don't know what... Oh, that's a Cobra Clutch. Right. Cobra Clutch backbreaker. That's what the move was. As Hector lifts Delaware up for a massive sit-out suplex, dropping Delaware into the corner. For Hector's first match in the organization, it's going pretty damn well, if I say so myself. 1 count, 2 count, almost a 3 count onto Delaware by Hector. Hector seems to be questioning what it's going to take to knock out Delaware, as Hector is definitely eyeballing something here. Something specific. He goes for that Cobra Clutch backbreaker. Again. Tossing Delaware across the ring. Count, 2 count, 3 count. Hector Mendoza has taken out Roland McDelaware. Does this count as a successful murder attempt then? If he was hired to take out Delaware, does this count? I don't know. Now, this is definitely interesting in the career aspects for Roland McDelaware. You gotta understand, Roland McDelaware's mainly been able to justify, is a way to put it, his previous losses. Hector intimidating the referee out of his victory celebration there. Delaware's most infamous loss was to Satan, who then left the organization. Delaware has not gotten to get his payback whatsoever for that. It only counts as murder in Minnesota, Kazakhstan, and Turkey. But let me tell you something, this match is brought to you in Toronto, Canada. So apparently is not murder. Maybe we gotta have even more murder attempts by Hector there. And Delaware's only other loss in the organization was to Mothman, actually, our current champion. But as Delaware, I guess he also lost to Hell in a Cell. But Delaware justified his loss against Mothman by he was just trying to injure Mothman as much as he could, because who actually wants to watch Mothman? And because of Delaware's heroic act of injuring Mothman, Mothman did have to take like 2 weeks off. And as we come up next, we have a fan favorite competitor versus a fan favorite competitor from another timeline, as Happy Time Witch Doctor is taking on Big Sludge. Let's get straight into the third match of the night. As we got some smiley faces going on. And there he is. And I think we're not here for a good time. We're not here for a bad time. Listen up, chat. We are here for a happy time. Happy time, Witch Doctor, everyone. Happy time. I don't know much about Happy Time Witch Doctor. Barathrum just told me to put Happy Time Witch Doctor on the show. That was about it. Yeah, Barathrum was just like, yo, we're having these characters. And yeah, I kind of just let him bring whoever he wanted, and this was one of them. Is that the award-winning OST of Bugsnax? That is Bugsnax music indeed. What game would bring more joy than Bugsnax? What other game would be more happy time than Bugsnax? Speaking of Bugsnax, we got someone who definitely loves his fair share of snacks. We got Big Sludge. Coming down to Zero Win King himself. Big Sludge. Big Sludge, famous for losing a lot. Is he able to pick up win now? Possibly. We don't know much about Happy Time Witch Doctor, but maybe when you cross over timelines, there's some sort of like jet lag or something. Maybe Happy Time Witch Doctor's jet lagged, and this could be an even playing field for the two. Maybe Big Sludge is just too big for Happy Time Witch Doctor. Who knows? Maybe no one's as big as Big Sludge in the other timeline. So how are you going to compete against someone as Big Sludge as Big Sludge if you've never seen someone as Big Sludge before? But I say that despite the fact no one has successfully lost to Big Sludge. I can try to justify anything, but it seems like every time Big Sludge is here, he loses. Straight up. No matter how much of the advantage is thrown in his corner. But Big Sludge is ready for a match of his own right now. Big Sludge taking on Happy Time Witch Doctor. As we have Big Sludge going for a massive boot right off the bat. Happy Time Witch Doctor's beard's turned upside down. Big Sludge going for a massive suplex there onto Happy Time Witch Doctor. Who knows what Happy Time Witch Doctor is here to do. Big Sludge kick to the stomach. Repeated kicks to the stomach here of Happy Time Witch Doctor into a big clothesline. Big Sludge is in control. As Happy Time Witch Doctor throws him into the ropes, bouncing off. And right back into himself. Big Sludge is Big Sludge, and you cannot run into him like that. That is a fool's move, as Big Sludge is a Big Sludge Bomb! I think that's the Big Sludge Bomb, at least. You know what? It's been ages. I don't even know what Big Sludge's finisher looks like. Huge punch, though, to Happy Time Witch Doctor. His new competitor of Happy Time Witch Doctor is not much to Big Sludge, going for a flying clothesline. Not enough to knock Big Sludge down, but he's using that turnbuckle to his advantage. Repeatedly ramming the head of Big Sludge into our turnbuckle in the corner. Happy Time Witch Doctor has knocked down Big Sludge, and as we have seen historically, as soon as you knock down Big Sludge once, the second, third, and fourth time are coming pretty quickly after. Back suplex by Big Sludge on to Happy Time Witch Doctor into a triple back suplex. Big Sludge is reinvigorated. Kick to the stomach there by Big Sludge. Into a nice move of some kind. Not quite sure what that is. As Big Sludge is looking to headbutt the chest of Happy Time Witch Doctor. Doesn't seem like the Witch Doctor's having too much of a good time right now after he's getting destroyed by Big Sludge and the Big Sludge Bomb. I don't think that's the Big Sludge Bomb now that I think about it. Huge flying crossbody there by Big Sludge. onto Happy Time Witch Doctor. Happy Time Witch Doctor, quick reversal, throwing Big Sludge onto the apron as both of them are taking this fight outside of the ring. Happy Time Witch Doctor throwing Big Sludge down the ramp. They don't seem to be doing much fighting inside the ring right now, as he's infusing that Big Sludge head into the ramp. Big Sludge is glitching through existence. What is this Happy Time Witch Doctor magic we have going on here? Happy Time Witch Doctor, quick STO there on to Big Sludge. I think we're at a count of 7 right now. Happy Time Witch Doctor quickly runs back to the ring. Is it your count out? No! Big Sludge gets there barely, just in time. Seems like now that they're back in the ring, Big Sludge has his momentum again. Halftime Witch Doctor seemed to be going for some sort of count-out maneuver there, but it definitely did not seem like enough as Big Sludge picks up Happy Time Witch Doctor for the Big Sludge Bomb. That's the Big Sludge Bomb. A 1 count. A 2 count. A 3 count. He did it! Listen up, everybody. Big Sludge is victorious. I never thought I'd say that sentence before. I never thought this day would come. Big Sludge, the 1-win king. Big Sludge is victorious. Season 2. Season 2. Seems like Big Sludge definitely did some training in between seasons, all I can say. As we have coming up next, actually, a Mothman is gonna come out and tell us a little something. Who knows? But what's that? For me? Right now? Okay, what? Yeah? Hold on one sec. This is a business call. Yeah. Saxon Hale. His leg's broken. Found Saxon Hale backstage with his leg broken. Is this some sort of prank call? No, you're the doctor. Where is... He's in the hospital already? Okay. Yeah. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Well, fun news, everyone. Saxon Hale was found several minutes ago backstage with a broken leg. And as of that, he's not able to compete in our main event, unfortunately. We will be proceeding with the scheduled main event as a triple threat match. That means B-Punch, Barothrum, Cutler. That's the match. Saxon Hale is currently injured. We'll definitely, so apologies for that. You know, not much I can do about, someone gets injured, mysteriously. Nothing I can really do about that. But, oops, wrong thing. This one. Let's go check out on the ring as your current world champion, Mothman, is making his way down to the ring with a mic in hand. It's so great to be back here. Oh, wait. Who am I kidding? I hate it here. I bet you hate it here, too. I bet you wish you could be like me and fly to the best hotels, the best cities, the best countries instead of this shithole. Do you think any of you matter to me and my success? Think about it. You resident sleeper, you boo, and I still remain, and I always will be here, and I will retain my champion no matter who wins. It's such a shame that Saxton Hale got injured. I would have loved to crush him beneath my feet. Whether it's Barathrum, B-Punch, or Captain Cutler, I don't care. Any of them will lose. You see, I'm undefeated in this organization. Since my debut, since I became world champion, no one can conquer the Mothman. My prophecy is soon to be fulfilled. We've already had two. Two of my prophecies have been fulfilled. With the fall of Jupiter to Mikey, and Big Sludge has a win. The prophecy's being fulfilled as we speak. By the end of this story, I will reign over hell and be the new Satan. Seems like Mothman is pretty cocky about his current situation, not particularly caring about who he ends up having as a challenger. But yeah, we'll see. Either B-Punch, Barathrum, or Cutler will be the one to take on Mothman for the World Championship next. Very interesting for all of that, honestly. Oops, wait. What did I just do? There we go. And we have a match coming up next. Yeah, we have a match coming up next. A match coming up next. This was, no, this one wasn't announced. Never mind, I take that back. Sorry about that. Still no updates on Saxton Hale. I can tell you that. But as of, wait, do I still have it open here, actually? Wait a sec, I may still have it open. Aha! Here we go with the Mothman prophecy that was created several episodes ago when Mothman became the world champion. A Lord will rise and join the Moth. A God will fall, hands of man. The dead will rise. A hero will die. Upon the throne of hell, the Moth will rise. And apparently, that means two of them happen. A God will fall at the hands of man is clearly Jupiter being defeated by Mikey the Clown, as Mothman said. But which one is Big Sludge? The dead will rise. A hero will die. Was Happy Time Witch Doctor a hero? I don't think so. I'm not sure which one he meant. Oh, I get it now. The Zero-Win King. So a lord is like a king. So Big Sludge won a match. But that he hasn't joined Mothman yet. So I guess if Big Sludge joins Mothman, then that means the prophecy's fulfilled. I don't know what these other two are inherently, but boy, they sound interesting, don't they? Enough about Mothman. Let's get into our next match here. As I hit the start button, and the next match begins. This one appears to be a ladder match, as we have Frugalmo and Lamosca coming down to the ring, the team of Frugalmosca. I think I'm going to fire someone backstage because I don't know why their music is not playing. But Frugal Mosca looking to have a huge victory in the tag team division. Who knows? Maybe they could be the ones to dethrone Turn Up and Trash Dad. Frugal Mo came awfully close on his own. And oh my God! You know who this is? Les Citroën and L'Aubergine are back. Gord Gang Gang returns. He said he was back. Last night, Les Citroën tweeted, and I quote, hold on, I'm pulling up the tweet. And I quote, "Gang Gang is back. Another L for the haters." Sticking tongue out emoji. Gord Gang Gang is back. Taking on Frugal Mosca in a ladder match. Gord Gang Gang. I can't believe I've missed these two. I don't know why I'm acting so surprised. I'm the commissioner. I brought them back. I undeleted them with Barathrum. Gord Gang Gang is back to take on Frugal Mosca in a tag team ladder match. La Mosca and L'Aubergine going straight at it as Les Citroën takes on Frugal Mo. La Mosca going straight after L'Aubergine, hoping to get some sort of advantages. Les Citroën hits that head scissors dab on to Frugal Mo. Sunset flip powerbomb by La Mosca. Frugal Mo looks dazed. Les Citroën hits the logical solution onto Frugal Mo. Stealing other people's moves. Head scissors again by Les Citroën, taking down Frugal Mo. Les Citroën is on. He taking that padding off of the turnbuckle. That's unfair. You're not supposed to do that, as L'Aubergine is finally getting the upper hand onto La Mosca. Frugal Mo and Les Citroën is looking pretty one-sided as another logical solution onto Frugal Mo. In order to win the tag team match, you need that briefcase at the top of the ring, which you need to climb a ladder to get. As La Mosca is thrown into the corner, Gord Gang Gang is looking super strong right now. Les Citroën solo took out Frugal Mo, who is going after L'Aubergine right now outside the ring with a DDT. Citroën climbing to the second rope, calling La Mosca back to his feet as the other two are battling outside of the ring, going for the head scissors, but gets countered into a powerbomb by La Mosca. Gord Gang Gang maybe slipping up right now. Les Citroën having a couple mistakes in a row, but we do have L'Aubergine and Frugal Mo taking it at each other outside of the ring. The respective powerhouse of each team. Not in the skill ways, but more in just like the size of them. Frugal Mo is down. This is the first true showing of Frugal Mosca, actually, since they formed their tag team previously. Frugal Mo was having some questionable results with the human netherite duck, as Frugal Mo was very close to winning multiple times against multiple teams, only to come up short due to the absolute ineptitude of the netherite duck. So he was hoping maybe getting a competitor like La Mosca to join sides with him could perhaps change up their results. And it's not looking good as they go up against a true team like Gord Gang Gang. L'Aubergine and Les Citroën are isolating the other tag team completely from each other. Les Citroën is going one-on-one with La Mosca, getting his hits in, seeming like he's in complete control. And L'Aubergine, for the most part, has been taking it to Frugal Mo. But now there's no ladder in the ring. That's what you need. You need to put the ladder in the ring and grab the briefcase. Frugal Mo is now in control against L'Aubergine, though, as La Mosca is back to his feet. Lamosca throwing Citrui into the corner to lift him up onto the top rope. Frugal Mo, head scissors onto the ladder by Lamosca. Frugal Mo and L'Aubergine still outside the ring as Lamosca is looking to set up that ladder in the middle of the ring, going for the victory on his own there. Going for that briefcase. Frugal Mo is coming to help distract them, but Citrui climbs the ladder to fight one-on-one against Lamosca, knocking Lamosca down off of the ladder on his own. He doesn't see Frugal Mo behind him. Frugal Mo is unsure of how to solve this puzzle as L'Aubergine gets back in the ring to take on Frugal Mo. Citrui is taking down the briefcase. Frugal Mo manages to get an elbow in onto L'Aubergine. He has to get past L'Aubergine and then stop Le Citrui. Logical solution onto L'Aubergine. Citrui is dangling from the briefcase. Frugal Mo just caught Le Citrui. Electric hair drop down to the mat hanging from the briefcase. Frugal Mo finds the solution to the problem. Using his logic there. Takes out two birds with one stone. Frugal Mosca in the ring with no one to stop them. Lamosca's gonna get the briefcase. L'Aubergine's trying to get back to his feet. Can any of them stop them in time? Frugal Mo positioning himself on top of the rope. Jumping off onto Le Citrui. L'Aubergine, can he get there in time? L'Aubergine! What are you doing? He just noticed! Lamosca's been struggling with it for so long. L'Aubergine is up on the top. Frugal Mo drags L'Aubergine down. Le Citrui and Frugal Mo. L'Aubergine is on the outside of, or on the other side of the ladder, attacking Lamosca, who gets knocked down by the joint efforts. He fell onto L'Aubergine. Frugal Mo dragging Le Citrui down, throwing him headfirst into the ladder. Frugal Mo thrown onto the apron there by Le Citrui, only to get countered into an elbow of his own. Frugal Mo is in control, just yeeting Le Citrui over the ropes outside of the ring. Frugal Mo's going up the ladder. Can Frugal Mo get the briefcase? L'Aubergine's back in the ring. L'Aubergine's going after Frugal Mo. He doesn't get it. L'Aubergine going for a suplex. Getting countered by Frugal Mo. Frugal Mo throwing L'Aubergine down to the ground off the top of the ladder. Can Frugal Mo get it? Epic face planter on the outside of the ring. Le Citrui's got to stop Frugal Mo now. Le Citrui. Who knows what the combo on that padlock is? Frugal Mo is unable to find the solution for the briefcase as Le Citrui keeps slowly trying to knock him down. What are you doing? Le Citrui was too slow, and Frugal Mo managed to find the briefcase. Wow, that was a crazy match. Frugal Mosca picking up a big win here against Gord Gang Gang. That was, holy shit, that was an exciting match. Like, seriously, that was exciting at the end there. Both of those teams did an outstanding job. Frugal Mosca picking up the win there. maybe in the near future we'll have to see Frugal Mosca take on Bobka Boys. Two new tag teams, each showing off what they got. And speaking of tag teams, it appears that we got one of our tag team champions coming down to the ring to address the crowd. Damn, that was an exciting match. Really, that was an exciting match. Okay, I just need to catch my breath a bit. Sorry about that one. As we get into the promo. And this is Trash Dad coming down to the ring. Looking to make a statement of his own. One half of our tag team champions. You guys have known me long enough to know that I'm a pretty easygoing superstar. I'm as competitive as everyone else, but I prefer keeping a low profile to stay out of trouble. But as we all know, Super Short Boys is shaken up. New tag teams have joined the fray. Frugal Mosca taking on Gord Gang Gang. Who cares? We beat Gord Gang Gang multiple times even. Who cares? We've beaten Frugal Mo like twice already. I'm not worried about them at all. The Jumping Spy Crabs? We beat them several times. So these newcomers, the Bobka Boys, can just waltz in, beat them, and act like they're hot shit? Well, let me tell you something, Corey and Colin. Me and Turnip, we're hot shit. I've always been the do-it-yourself kind of guy. And in the tag team division, me and Turnip, we've been doing it all ourselves. We've beaten practically everyone in the division. It doesn't seem like anyone here could stop us. So I'm not worried about what happens with Frugal Mo. The Bobka Boys can think they're the top. Well, they haven't even fought competitors like us before. Bring it. Is Bobka even a bread? And there we have it. Trash Dad calling out the other tag teams in the division. After two big tag team matches tonight, we had those successors, who could definitely have an argument for, taking a shot at that world championship. Or not that world championship, the tag team championship. Bobka Boys and Frugal Mosca do be eyeballing those championships. We have seen Turnip and Trash Dad beat Frugal Mo and the Netherite Duck in the past. Unfortunately for them, Lamosca's joined Frugal Mo, so it's a bit of a different situation there. It's not Frugal Mo dragging the dead weight of a duck. It's Frugal Mo and a bug. And we had this match advertised earlier, which we will be doing. Hold on one second. Coming up next, we have a triple threat match between the Roman god Jupiter, Golden Bongs Older Than the Bible, and Tequila Sunset. That will be coming up next after we take a short BRB. No more than 2 or 3 minutes, but yeah. We'll be back for that match in a bit. All right, everybody. Let's say welcome back to Friday Fights. Apologies for that brief intermission, but now that is over, we will get right into the match. As coming out right now, we have Golden Bongs older than the Bible. Golden Bongs older than the Bible. Fun fact about him: he is indeed older than the Bible, and his body is made of solid gold. What we do know about Golden Bongs is that his finishing move is called the Watungus throw. He actually invented it. He's the inventor of the Watungus throw, and we've seen it used occasionally as a move within the arsenal of other competitors. So you can imagine what kind of combat experience Golden Bongs has when he invents such a universally used move. Golden Bongs older than the Bible. New competitor here for Season 2. Glowy as everything. High as a kite. We also got Jupiter showing up. The Roman god Jupiter, who made his debut last episode, unfortunately is yet to pick up a win. Going in a triple threat match here against the Golden Bongs. All of these competitors, well, this match may seem like a nothing match when you think about it like this. These competitors, truly a battle between two divine beings. These competitors putting on a good performance here, getting a nice victory here, could put competitors in contention for the Aegis of the Immortals. Both of these beings are definitely immortal caliber beings. I think, in fact, both of these competitors you could describe as older than the Bible. But one of them is a god, and the other one is Golden Bongs. We'll see how this fares out. Jupiter does not have the best track record in the organization, and Golden Bongs does not have any track record in the organization. So, who's to say? Yeah, this match would definitely... Winning this match could definitely put someone in competition for the Aegis of the Immortals, which we are looking to determine a champion for that. So within the next couple weeks, we'll be crowning the first Aegis holder, as Jupiter, looking ripped as ever, gets prepared against his next combatant of Tequila Sunset. Tequila Sunset, definitely surprised that he is still around. But you know, he puts up results. Historically, he beat Mikey the Clown. He made Mikey the Clown tap out. That Tequila Sunset move, Sunrise move, is truly a devastating maneuver. And if it knocked Mikey out pretty damn quickly. And Mikey knocked out Jupiter. So can Tequila kill gods with his Tequila Sunrise? Who knows? We'll find out. Our disco dancing, fun loving, absolute drunken prick of a character, Tequila Sunset. Town. Triple threat match, Golden Bongs, Jupiter, and Tequila Sunset. And as this kicks off, it seems like Jupiter's going straight after Golden Bongs. Tequila chilling out in a corner there, choosing to taunt the crowd as these two immortal divine beings go at each other as the disco dancing cop works with Golden Bongs to get a double gut buster onto Jupiter. Golden Bongs big belly to belly suplex there. Last person standing. Golden Bongs kicking Tequila Wallies down as Jupiter drags Tequila in the middle of the ring. Golden Bongs taunting in the corner as Jupiter goes straight after Golden Bongs, tossing him right back into that corner. Back first. Golden Bongs getting that shoulder wrenched as Tequila is totally fine sitting on the sidelines waiting. Tequila Sunset technically caught his big break after he defeated Rankus and Zagreus in a triple threat match on the first episode. So Tequila could be considered a triple threat expert, even though he only won one. But he's won all the ones he's been in. So he's definitely got some strategies. Big reverse suplex by Tequila onto Golden Bongs. Kick to the stomach there by Tequila. Going for a submission hold here onto Golden Bongs. Unfortunately, the ropes were too close there and caused a rope break. Tequila questioning the ref's decision to actually call for a rope break there, giving Jupiter time to run in with the Bulldog up behind Tequila. Neck wrench by Golden Bongs gets quickly interrupted by Jupiter, just kicking them both in the back. As we go for a huge knee there by Golden Bongs onto Jupiter, thrusting his golden knee into the ripped abs of a god. Float over DDT by Tequila. Golden Bongs quickly running to try to take out Tequila with a Cobra Clutch suplex. Golden Bongs just hoisting Jupiter up over his shoulders. Golden Bongs is in control in the ring with a nice arm drag over him. Onto Jupiter. Golden Bongs climbing to the second rope, going for a senton onto Jupiter. All that weight of gold crashing down upon the god. Quick chop there by Golden Bongs. With a giant dropping suplex there by Tequila, who is the last person standing despite being among two divine beings. Belly to belly by the Golden Boy. Golden Bongs. Going for that arm drag again. As Golden Bongs does like to say to Tequila, or as Golden Bongs likes to say, you got a 420 BC blaze it. And it looks like that's what he's going for now. Going against the drunken Tequila. Going for a pin of his own. Is this enough to end the match? One count. Only one. Tequila still got a lot of resiliency left as Jupiter picks up Bongs into a reverse DDT counter. Step on the back as he's going for a camel clutch. Golden Bongs is looking to make Jupiter tap out in the middle of the ring. Is Golden Bongs about to kill a god? No, Jupiter managed to escape just in time. Jupiter throwing Bongs into the corner. Tequila capitalizing on that, knocking both competitors down. Tequila going for a suave move here as he uses his disco vibrations. Disco dancing kicks to knock Golden Bongs down in the corner. Who's quickly running across, and it looks like he's going for that softball punch that knocked out Kuno onto Jupiter. That's the Kuno knockout punch by Tequila. A 1 count. Only a 1 count. You have the audacity to think you can knock a god out with a single punch? It may have killed the child, but it cannot kill a god, Jupiter says, as he gets back to his feet, going after Tequila who's going for his own. He's got the Tequila Sunrise in. He doesn't see Golden Bongs right behind him there, who's trying to break up the Tequila Sunrise. Golden Bongs gets countered by Tequila. Back suplex there. Tequila's going for the pin on Golden Bongs. A 1 count, a 2 count. Barely a 2 count there by Golden Bongs, older than the Bible. Tequila Sunset has been very strong in this outing. He's definitely showing us he's not a joke, as he kind of always seems to be. Big elbow there by Tequila. Getting him up on his shoulders for a brainbuster. Crazy move there. 1 count, 2 count, 3 count. Tequila Sunset has pinned Jupiter. Despite an impressive performance by Golden Bongs, Tequila Sunset managed to pick up the pin on Jupiter during this match. Look at that knockout punch there. Imagine being a god and losing to this dude. You know, it's only steady escalation if you think about it. He's beaten Zagreus in the past, so if you can beat a demigod, why not challenge a god? Am I wrong? Tequila Sunset, though. Impressive victory as always. I could definitely see Tequila being on the short list for an Aegis holder. Despite Golden Bongs not being pinned in this match, he does have reason to not consider this, to still be considered. Jupiter, though, he's got to definitely put up some better performances. But our disco dancer, Fun Lovin' Tequila Sunset. So is Zagreus a god? Zagreus is the son of 2 gods. Isn't that the second god Tequila's defeated? Is Tequila Sunset a god slayer? Step over, Kratos. We got a new god of war coming. And his name is Tequila Sunset. Yo, Kratos versus Tequila. Who would win? Coming up next, sorry. Coming up next, we have a tag team competition. But this isn't just any tag team competition. This is, in fact, a tag team competition between people who are not in tag teams. Yeah, we're going to have a couple characters showing up. These are not actual tag teams, but they are in a tag team match to, you know, get some people on the show. But hey, I'm sure some of these characters are beloved. Will be exciting to see how they battle off against each other. As we currently wait for this one to load. That's about it. We're just waiting for this one to load. I think this is almost the final match, actually. Wow. Yeah, I think after this is the main event. Which is now a triple threat, as Saxon Hill was found earlier with a broken leg backstage. So we're not quite sure what's going on with that. But we'll find out more about that later as we get into our next match here. And coming out now, new competitor from the timelines. Dr. Browntown. So I did learn a bit about Dr. Browntown before his arrival in this organization. Fun fact, in his timeline, he was actually the person who discovered the cure for cancer. Dr. Browntown, a famous scientist, actually cured cancer in his universe, and also a New York Times best-selling author with his autobiography, The Road to Browntown is Paved with Brown, detailing the struggles of finding himself in the medical world and how he used everything at his disposal to cure cancer. So, very intelligent dude, and not only is one intelligent, one is powerful. If you can't use that mind to beat someone up in a fight, what's the point of having a big mind at all? Or at least that's how Browntown describes it himself. Browntown is currently going to be tagging with the Dirty Rat Rankus. Rankus, thankful. Rankus is actually pretty thankful of how the hiatus has been, as he did take a big beating on the last episode at the hands of Captain Cutler. Rankus was also so close to qualifying to be the #1 contender all on his own in a very close loss to Mothman after Put Up or Throw Up. And, but Rankus has some big wins in his belt over Captain Cutler at Put Up or Throw Up, despite the fact that, Rankus' victory at Put Up or Throw Up is actually currently being protested and investigated by, our organization at the behests of the ghost of Arnold Patrick, who is now representing Captain Cutler. Apparently, the timeline should not have been reset after, after a quote-unquote malfunction. It should have just counted as a Cutler victory. And that is under investigation and will currently be determined as coming out to the ring right now. We have the super short champion, Mothman. The world champion, Mothman, is making his way to the ring. Mothman, currently undefeated in the organization. The only person to have as many matches as him and be undefeated. It's actually incredible. We will see who Mothman has to defend that championship against tonight in our main event. Either Captain Cutler, not Saxon Hill, he got injured, Barathrum, or B-Punch. So, seems like this is a match to fill time for Mothman, as it is. And introducing Mr. Nanomachines, also from the alternate timeline Dr. Browntown is from. We have two rivals. This is what I've been told. Mr. Nanomachines and Dr. Browntown hate each other, hate each other's guts. They would fight to the death if I would let them. Not quite sure of the origin of their hatred, but I'm sure given some time we'll learn all the intricacies of these two intertwined backstories. But currently we have Mr. Nanomachine, cybernetically enhanced human being, injected himself with nanomachines. Much like how Rankus uses the magical sap to enhance himself. We have Mothman and Nanomachines taking on Browntown and Rankus in an interesting tag team match here as Browntown goes straight after Mothman. Dr. Browntown going for a swinging neck breaker onto Mothman. And currently in control against the world champion. Mothman gets a swift knee counter to Dr. Browntown. Going for a big suplex of his own. Dropping Browntown to the ground town. As Mothman continues with a swift DDT. Mothman does not quite seem to be interested in playing with the team. Springboard tope suicida. I know that move. From the apron to Browntown. Foot DDT there by Mothman. We have Mothman currently in control against the newly debuting Dr. Browntown. Russian leg sweep. Browntown is looking to tag in Rankus, but our current champion is just giving the cancer curer a run of pain. Dr. Browntown is trying to get to his corner and tag in Rankus. Mothman's not letting it. Browntown is thrown into the corner. Mothman was going for some move with Nanomachines there. Unfortunately for Mothman, Browntown gets the counter, throwing him in with Rankus. We're getting a nice tag team maneuver here with Rankus getting a shot in on Mothman, quickly going for a power slam throw into the ropes there. Arm wrench by Rankus onto Mothman, bringing him down to the ground. Rankus climbing to the outside, going for a springboard tope suicida of his own. We have Mothman taking it to Rankus, though. Big right paw there by Rankus. Gets blocked by the Mothman into a nice monkey flip. Mothman in control once again. Our world champion has wins over Mothman in the past. We'll probably be able to keep them up as he tags in Mr. Nanomachines, who instantly gets DDT'd by Rankus. Rankus picking the Mr. Nanomachines back up to his feet, kicking him in the stomach again and going for a nice side backbreaker. Rankus loves targeting the torso and the arms of his competitors to set up for that famous hand-crushing mallet masher of his as he does it again. Rankus's goal is to break your arm as quick as possible. But who knows how difficult or easy that would be with all the Nanomachines in Mr. Nanomachine's body. Diving elbow. Roll out of the way, though. Nanomachines is back on his feet, ready to clobber Rankus. Huge suplex. Just holding Rankus up in the air. Look at the strength of Mr. Nanomachines there. Just holding Rankus up in the air for an extended amount of time before dropping down. All the blood has flown to Rankus's head as Nanomachines just picks Rankus up and throws him around. Nanomachines is definitely showing off his strength. And he goes for an arm bar onto Rankus. That's one of Rankus's moves. Rankus, fortunately knowing how to counter his own move. As one would be expected to. Mr. Nanomachines goes for a move of some kind, only to be countered by a big boot by Rankus. Rankus dragging Nanomachines into the middle of the ring. Nanomachines with the double boot onto Rankus. Rankus going for a jawbreaker there to try to get back into this. Flying knees by Rankus. Mothman is looking to get tagged back in by Nanomachines. Nanomachines using his strength to just try to rip the arm off of Rankus. Swinging neck breaker there by Nanomachy. And it's a fun thing you can call him. Nanomachy. Short for Nanomachines. Mothman and Nanomachines tagging in, going for a nice tag team maneuver there. Onto Rankus, who's already been defeated by Mothman before. And it looks like Mothman's climbing to the second rope here. Going for a diving knee drop onto the head of Rankus. Thank you, referee, for blocking the camera. I cannot see what happened right now. Great job, ref. Great job, ref. You aren't blocking my view or anything. Mothman picking up Rankus, dropping him neck first onto the ropes. Browntown is tagged in. Instantly gets caught, though, by Mothman, who evades the elbow. Nanomachy and Mothman going for a move together, diving elbows into the arm of Browntown as Nanomachy and Browntown are in the middle of the ring. These two hate each other. I'm not sure why, though. Massive suplex by Nanomachines onto Browntown. Nanomachines readjusting his skull, apparently. Probably not enough flow of Nanomachines to the brain. As he goes for an armbar onto Browntown. Browntown barely able to escape there, using that high cancer-curing intellect of his own to escape the technical submission of Nanomachines, who then just picks Dr. Browntown up, dropping him neck first into the ropes. Nanomachines, the agility of Nanomachines going for his own tope suicida, because everyone else seems to be doing it. Diving forearm by Browntown into an atomic drop. Suplex. We got Browntown gaining some momentum against Nanomachy. Story behind the parabola, I don't know. I think that's just a hairstyle decision he went with. Nanomachines is trying to tag in Mothman at the first sign of danger. But we have Browntown going for his signature move. He was going for his signature submission hold. It could very well be in his book, The Road to Browntown is Paved with Brown. Nanomachines figured out a way to escape Browntown's cloverleaf submission hold. We have Mothman watching as his partner is being taken to Browntown. A Nanomachine's massive clothesline knocking Browntown to the groundtown. With Mothman being tagged in once again. Our current champion, Mothman, has been putting up a very impressive performance this match. Not much has taken him down, except right now when Browntown takes the elbow, knocking Mothman outside of the ring. You know, I would imagine Dr. Browntown taking on Mothman or if he was able to take down Mothman, that would be huge. Unfortunately, we already have our #1 contenders match, but so there's not too much, but he would gain a lot of respect for knocking off the champion, ending that undefeated streak as Browntown goes for the back suplex onto Mothman. Elbow drop on the Moth. Browntown is picking Mothman up slowly. Let's see how this goes. Swift DDT to the Moth. Kicking him while he's down. Mr. Nanomachines is just watching as his bitter rival, Dr. Browntown, is taking it to Mothman. Another swift DDT there by Dr. Browntown. Dr. Browntown is trying to drag Mothman to the middle of the ring. What's he going for here? He's just choosing to tag in Rankus. Rankus has been unsuccessful at pinning Mothman in the past, so we'll have to see how this goes. He chooses to taunt the crowd while Mothman's currently out. Maybe a questionable decision as Mothman's getting some time to catch his breath once again. Rankus, step up kick there to the head of the Moth. Rankus going after Mothman after an embarrassing loss a couple weeks ago to Mothman. Rankus is looking to get a victory of his own. Twisting the arm of Mothman. He wants to break the arm. He wants to crush that arm with a mallet. Big suplex by Rankus, dropping Mothman directly on his head. Nanomachines wants the tag in. Head scissors by Rankus, taking down Mothman, who still manages to find the tag in on Nanomachines. The size advantage. He just jumped over Rankus. The Nanomachines were adjusted too high. Rankus slid under the arm there, managing to slip up a nice DDT onto Mr. Nanomachines as Rankus appears to be eyeballing his finishing move. The hand. Oh, he's going for the tilt-a-whirl armbar. He's going to break Nanomachine's arm right here. As Nanomachines is barely able to reach for the ropes. He's going for it! Nanomachines taps in the middle of the ring to Rankus. Rankus and Dr. Browntown have taken down Nanomachines and Mothman. Incredible win by Rankus and Browntown. Question. Disease beats Nanomachines again. Tale as old as time. The Dirty Rat Rankus and Dr. Browntown take down Mr. Nanomachines and Mothman. They're shaking hands with each other. I wonder if this is going to change anything. Rankus has taken down... Rankus and Browntown have beaten the world champion. We'll see how that positions them. Whether or not it's for the Super Short Championship, I'm not sure. But we could definitely see one of these competitors possibly battling for the Aegis. But for our next match, which is our main event, I believe. Let me double check that the next match is our main event before I say that it's the main event. Again, it is our main event. While originally being advertised as something completely different, I do apologize. Hold on one momento. I don't have it? I do have it. Here we go. The original advertised main event that we had, a fatal four-way for the #1 contenders match between Barathrum, B-Punch, Saxton Hale, and Captain Cutler. This was our intended main event. Winner will take on Mothman at our upcoming special event that is yet to be named. Unfortunately, though, earlier today, it has been found that, whoa, wait, what happened to my web? Why is that tilted? Whoa. It has been found earlier today, though, that Saxton Hale has actually been found backstage with a broken leg and is unable to compete in our main event. So our main event is going on as intended, but as a triple without Saxton Hale, and will be a triple threat match. Let's get right into it. Nothing fancy. Let's get into it. Coming in first, we have B-Punch. B-Punch has had some big wins in the past, taking down Barathrum in 60 seconds on a previous episode of Friday Fights. Definitely positions him as one of the favorites for this match. Speaking of Barathrum, Barathrum is also in this match, not because he lost in 30 seconds to B-Punch, but because immediately after that, after a bit of a hot win streak going into put up or throw up, taking down Lamoska there, Barathrum has also managed to win a triple threat match between himself, B-Punch, and Saxton Hale, who is now injured and unable to make this match. Barathrum is coming off of that big victory to qualify and is now in the #1 contenders match. One of these competitors will take on Mothman for the World Championship. Barathrum, also a key player. He's the one who brought all of the new competitors into our timeline. They're all from his timeline. He wanted to, quote-unquote, legitimize Super Short Boys. And legitimize our timeline. So he brought in some, quote-unquote, expert competitors from his timeline, including the Bobka Boys, Happy Time Witch Doctor, Golden Bongs Older Than the Bible, Mr. Nanomachines, and Dr. Browntown. Can he legitimize the timeline by winning the World Championship? We'll have to see. And coming out now, we have a monster from the ocean, a monster from the depths, the ghost of Captain Cutler. Well, he is currently being managed by the ghost of Arnold Patrick, who is not actually making an appearance at ringside for this match of Cutler, as first of all, we just did not allow him. This is a ladder match, so it would be too dangerous to have a manager at ringside during this ladder match. But also, he is currently meeting with some of the Records team to protest Cutler's loss at Put Up or Throw Up against Rankus. There is still some unfinished beef between those two, but I think in the meantime, Cutler will settle for some beef with Mothman. One of these competitors will be the #1 contender. All you have to do is climb that ladder, get the briefcase, and in that briefcase is the contract telling you you're gonna fight Mothman. Cutler immediately going after Barathrum as B-Punch slips outside of the ring, getting the ladder all ready to go into the ring, as Cutler is going straight after Barathrum with a massive body throw to Barathrum. Captain Cutler is missing. He just did a flip for the fuck of it. Barathrum going for a fancy butterfly backbreaker there onto the ghost of Captain Cutler. B-Punch getting thrown into the ropes by Barathrum. Currently the only man standing. That giant elbow there to B-Punch. Cutler with a massive kick to the stomach of Barathrum. Right fist knocking him down. Barathrum gets thrown over the top rope. Knocked to the outside by Cutler as B-Punch is just setting up the ladder in the middle of the ring already. B-Punch is looking to be slippery and already steal that victory. He's already going for the briefcase. Barathrum and Cutler are fighting outside of the ring. Barathrum notices B-Punch is going for that as he takes a huge jump from the short boy of Barathrum, as they just watch as B-Punch is trying to undo that padlock and find out the secret number combination. Cutler just pushes down the ladder, having B-Punch fall onto the shoulders of Barathrum. Barathrum knocking Cutler to the ground with a swift right punch there. Big suplex by Barathrum onto Captain Cutler. Barathrum is picking apart Cutler, just kicking him in that giant diving helmet of his. The reverberations of the brass through the skull of Cutler must send some ringing in his ears. Big suplex by Barathrum. Dropping Cutler on his head as B-Punch is looking for that victory. Barathrum escapes B-Punch's grasp, getting thrown directly in the ladder, though. Cutler runs clothesline, taking them both out. Diving knee to the head of B-Punch as Cutler is raining chaos on these two. Barathrum quickly finds the punch to rattle Cutler as he was jumping off the middle rope, collapsing to the ground. Cutler with a leg drag there, knocking Barathrum, forcing him to roll outside of the ring. B-Punch is getting kicked around by Cutler. B-Punch has yet to get much offense into this match at all, as it's mostly been Cutler and Barathrum. But also, B-Punch is the only one who seems to have been going after the briefcase. It must be some sort of strategy that we've seen. Seems like B-Punch is focusing on the victory condition instead of damaging his opponents. Big suplex there onto Cutler by B-Punch as he climbs the ladder again to go for the briefcase. Nothing else matters other than the briefcase. If you get that briefcase, you will fight Mothman for the World Championship. Barathrum is climbing the ladder, but Cutler seems to be trying to push both competitors off the ladder. B-Punch is rolling outside the ring as Cutler gets a rage building up inside of him, and it looks like he's eyeballing the downed Barathrum. Barathrum taking some shots from Cutler, but Barathrum quick to throw some shots of his own, throwing Cutler into the ropes, running straight into an elbow there by Barathrum. Climbing to the second turnbuckle, body splash onto Cutler. Barathrum may be at the size advantage, but it looks like he's figured out a pretty effective way to take on Cutler, though. B-Punch is back in the ring. B-Punch is going for that ladder setup in the middle of the ring. Barathrum does see what B-Punch is doing, going for a move of his own, quick reverse DDT, though, by B-Punch. Barathrum has rolled out of the ring as B-Punch is taunting towards Captain Cutler. B-Punch gets reversed by Cutler. Quick reversal again, elbow there by B-Punch, uppercut. B-Punch is trying to catch a bit of his breath in the middle of the ring. It looks like he is going for the belt himself. He's trying to undo that padlock, that secret combination. We don't tell anyone. We change it every time, as B-Punch has fallen down a couple rungs, unable to get the briefcase. Cutler throwing punches to B-Punch, who gets knocked down onto Barathrum. Cutler's going for the briefcase. Barathrum is knocked out. B-Punch is knocked out. Can Cutler do the padlock and get the briefcase? He's struggling with the padlock. He's trying 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. But none of them seem to be working as Barathrum runs back up the ladder, trying to knock down Captain Cutler. Throwing those fists at Cutler, pushing him off. And it seems like Barathrum's about to try the padlock again. He's going 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, but it seems like none of those are the secret combination to open up the padlock to unleash the briefcase as B-Punch is catching his breath. Barathrum has done it! Barathrum has found the secret combination to just be 1, 1, 1. After enough struggling, Barathrum has won. Barathrum will be taking on Mothman for the World Championship in the future. Our new #1 contender. Hold on. Oops. Wait. The new #1 contender for this here super short championship is Barathrum. This has been this episode of Friday Fights, gamers. Every Friday, 7 p.m. EST. This episode ran a bit short, but hey, I don't script the matches, so I can't hit the same time every time. But as of now, peace out, gamers.